Hi, uh, thanks for watching. If you are planning on buying a used 2022 Tundra, there are a couple of things you need to know before you buy one. I bought one brand new, and I understood it was a bit of a risk. It was a new engine. Well, the engine had been excuse me, put in a Lexus, but that was a sedan. This is a truck, a heavy hauler. Um, I understood there would be problems. Let me go over what those are with you. There would be recalls. Everything about this truck was brand new. New engine, new electronics, new everything from the ground up except for the name. There was a recall, actually, there were a few of them. One was a wastegate issue, and a wastegate is how turbos dump excess power. And apparently mine was not affected. I guess it was a pretty quick fix for them. Another recall was a tonneau cover recall, where the tonneau cover could come off at speed, but mine didn't have one when I bought it brand new. But they kept asking about it, so I was thinking maybe based on the VIN number that it must have been removed for whatever reason. Um, Another recall was a software recall. That was, I don't recall what it was. It was not very significant. There was another recall where the truck would move forward when it was not supposed to. That was pretty serious. And then there was another recall where the fuel line was rubbing in a place where it should not be rubbing. And this was leading to a ruptured fuel line and a fire. Well, that's pretty serious. So I took the truck in for that, and they had a patch job ready for it, but there was no permanent fix on the books as of yet. That was 2022. As of 2024, there's still no permanent fix from Toyota on that problem, but they say it's safe to drive with the patch kit. Now, if you thought fire was serious, wait until you hear this next one. I was reading online about the Toyotas, and I saw that Toyota has to replace the engine in about 106,000 of the Toyota Tundras. So I did more reading, and it looked like, yeah, my truck was one of the ones that needed it. It was all Toyota Tundras, manufactured from like November of 2021 till February of 2023, and mine was built in August of 2022. So L was right smack dab in the middle, and the model number of the engine matched as well. So, of course, I took it down to the dealership where I bought, and they said, "Oh, yes, sir, there's a recall on your truck, but we have no other information on it. Can't help you." Oh, okay. Well, who can I talk to that's going to have some information? And they wrote down for me 1 800 GO Toyota. Now, I wasn't even thinking at the time. I thanked them and left. 1 800 GO Toyota is an invalid number of digits. So when I called it, of course, it didn't work. So I called them up and they said, "Oh, sorry about that. Here's another one." Now, I had been polite with them the entire time. And when I called that second number, it was to Toyota Finance. And of course, Toyota Finance doesn't know nothing about replacing engines and recalls. So I did some online research and discovered something called the Toyota Advocate, which I called. And they said, "Yeah, you're right, sir. Thank you for your due diligence. Yes, your engine must be replaced." Oh, okay. when is this going to happen? And they said, anywhere between 3 months and 2 years. We just don't know. There's 106,000 of these vehicles that need their engine replaced. So I can't give you an answer on that one. And boy, that didn't taste very good hearing that. Uh, well, there's just no way that I'm going to be driving around towing uh, and have an engine fail on me at speed. Um, you can imagine how incredibly serious that problem can be in 1 second. So I decided I'm going to trade in this truck. So I went to the other dealerships in town, GMC, Ford, Nissan, and they knew all about it. And they all said the same thing. I'm not giving you 1 penny as a trade in, not 1 cent. I don't want that truck on my lot. I can't sell it, not until the engine is replaced. Well, if I were in their shoes, I would have said the same thing. But boy, what a sour taste I was getting out of this. So I went to the dealership and told them about this and asked about a buyback. And by then, the truck's 2 years old. And they, you know what they said? No, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I looked around for a trade-in, and everything on the lot was 70,000. So no, I'm not going to do that. I went to another dealership, another Toyota dealership, and they had a couple of models there that were a lot more affordable. And by now, I had realized that the problems inherent to the 2022 models are not going to be found in the 2024s, and I did some reading on it, and they're a much better truck. They don't have these problems. So I did share my experience with them, and I think they knew I was pretty damn close to going lemon law on their ass, on Toyota, that is. So they gave me a pretty fair deal, and I do have a friend that works in Toyota Finance in another part of the state, and I called them up and they said, "Yeah, you're getting a fair deal. It's not a smoking deal by any means, but you're getting a fair deal." It cost me about $16,000 to get this new truck after you take away the trade-in, which I shouldn't have had to pay even that much for the BS and the headache of a lemon. But I went ahead and did it. I gotta have a 11,000 plus towing, and no one was gonna buy that truck. No one. So, if you are planning on buying a used 2022 Toyota Tundra, do your due diligence and make sure you have proof of these corrections having been fixed, these recalls having been addressed, that engine replaced, and follow up on it. Make damn sure that you're not being spoon-fed a lie from the owner of that truck. Otherwise, you are going to have a sour taste in your mouth that you are never going to forget. I have one now. You don't want one. Toyota screwed up. They really did. And I don't think they're making as good on it as they should. So, do your due diligence. Think twice before buying a 2022 Tundra. And thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.